Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. We are working to make our Sun series more interesting, interactive and easy to understand. And this video will be a valuable resource not only for students but for teachers and parents as well, and will help you to understand the concepts more easily. As you know, the book which we are doing is English book for grade 2, and till now we are done with 6 units. It's a time to start our next unit. And as you know, the competencies according to our curriculum, with oral communication skills, we are going to look at listening and speaking, then reading and critical thinking skills, vocabulary and grammar, and writing skills. And the breakup of competencies with respect to this book includes oral communication skills, listening and speaking, reading and critical thinking skills, aspects of language, and writing skills. So here is the next unit, and it's unit 7, and the name of this unit is Good Manners. And with good manners, we are going to look at 14 different SLOs, and let's see the breakup of concepts with respect to each competency. With oral communication skills, we are going to do 3 concepts, reading and critical thinking skills 2 concepts, aspects of language 3 concepts, and writing 2 concepts. Reading and critical thinking skills, and with this competency, we are going to look at some question answers and the components of the clock. Let's start the unit and listen to the reading of this unit very carefully.
Last week, Miss Sana asked grade 2 students to make posters about good manners at school, at the dining table, at home, and at the market. Good manners can help us become good human beings. As Muslims, we must practice good manners at all times, Miss Sana told the students. Practice the rest with the same intonation patterns with your teacher.
Dear students, do the rest of the reading with your teacher and understand the unit very carefully, because we are supposed to answer some questions related to this unit. Let's answer the following questions. The first question is, should we make fun of others? What do you think? We shouldn't make fun of others because it is very hurtful. The second question says, why we should always wash our hands before and after a meal. Before the meal, it is important to get rid of the germs on our hands, and after the meal, it is important to get rid of the remaining particles of the food on our hands. It is important to observe personal hygiene. The next question is, what will happen if we do not queue up at home time? What do you think? You will end up hurting others. So it is important to line up at home time so that everyone should get out of the school safely. Write 2 good manners that we should follow in the market. What do you think? We should greet each other and we should take turns in the market. We should not be in a hurry. And lastly, how can we keep our home and school clean? That is so important. Cleanliness is so important, so we should keep our environment clean in a lot of ways, by not throwing any unwanted thing, and if you see any unwanted thing in your surroundings, you can always pick them up and put them in the bin. Let's move to the next thing. Here we have the clock. It is a very important thing which we use on daily basis. Look at the given clock and read the information. As you know that clock has some components, it has some parts, and each part has a different meaning. Let's see. The first one is the big hand on the clock tells us about minutes. Okay, dear kids, clock have 3 hands. So the bigger one tells us about minutes. The small hand on the clock show hours, and the third one, which keeps on ticking, shows seconds. Look at the given clocks and read the time on each. So there are some clocks and the time is shown. You are just supposed to read the time. The first clock shows 3 o'clock, then 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Here, read the time on each clock and write it on the given lines. Now, the clock is showing some different times and you are supposed to write what time is it. Oral communication skills. With oral communication skills, we are going to do same beginning and ending sounds, consonant clusters, and express needs and feelings. First part of this competency is phonics practice. And as you know, what is phonics? The sound of each letter. Same beginning and ending sounds. Read the given words with same beginning sounds. So we have the first letter D, and what is the phonics of D? It's D, D. So D, dice, D, desert, and D, deer. M, moon, M, milk, and M, monkey. R, rain, river, and rocket. In the same way, we are going to read the given words with same ending sound. We are going to highlight the ending sound in the given words. The first letter is G and the sound of G is G. So we have mug, leg, and tag. All these words are ending on G. The next letter is L, L. Just like in ball, fell, and mall. The next letter is D, road, mud, bud. Ng. Now it's a digraph. Ng. Swing, king, and thing, because two letters are making one sound. Let's move forward. The next thing is an activity. Sort out the given words in correct columns. We have some words and you are going to sort them in correct columns. Words beginning with the letter H, words beginning with the letter S, words ending with T, and words ending with ng. So first we are going to look at some words starting with H and S. You are going to write in these columns, and then you are going to look at the words which are ending on T and ng, and you are going to write in these columns. The next thing is consonant clusters, and as we have done before, that consonant clusters contains two consonants and we say the sound of two consonants together. Some words begin with group of consonants with no vowels between them, and they are called as consonant clusters. Read the given consonant clusters. The first one is K, like in school. The second one is Pl, spl, splash. Thr, tree. And spr, spring. Here we have different sounds in the start of the word with consonants. There will be no vowel in them. Let's practice some more words. Read these words aloud and circle the words that begin with consonant clusters. As you know that we have just seen some consonant clusters, so you have to keep one thing in mind, that consonant clusters will be having no vowel in that. So there are some words and you are going to encircle the consonant cluster. For example, the first word is drive. What is the consonant cluster over here? Dr-I. You are going to encircle that. But what do you think with the word cow? Is it starting with a consonant cluster? Why and why not? Because there is a vowel. So there is no consonant cluster present in that. The next word is splash. This word we have just practiced. So spl is the consonant cluster over here. And the rest of the words are going to be done in the same way. The next thing is listening and speaking practice. Listen to the dialogue very carefully.
We are going to visit the Lahore Zoo next Monday.
That's great. We will enjoy the trip. But what do we need to take with us on this trip?
Each of you needs to take a small bag with a bottle of water, a pack of juice and some food.
Okay, teacher. So I hope you have enjoyed the dialogue. Let's move forward. The next part is aspects of language. We are going to do some word meanings, routine greetings and social courtesies, articles and pronouns. Here we have some words. Read the given words with their meanings. The first word is stubborn. Stubborn is difficult to deal with. When somebody is not listening to you and is not doing what they are supposed to do, it means they have a stubborn nature. The second one is a wrapper. As the name indicates, it's used to wrap something, a piece of paper that is wrapped around something. The next word again is a sibling. Sibling means your brother or a sister. And the last word is queue. It's a line of people which you make when you go in the break or at home time, you make the queue. Let's see what comes next. There are called expressions. Okay, what do you mean by expressions? Read the greetings and expressions. Dear kids, it's so important to greet others. So we have some expressions over here. Hello, good morning, good evening, how is it going, nice to meet you, and how are you? Whenever you meet a new person, you should greet everyone. It is advised in our religion as well to greet others. Greet your elders, and even you can greet your smaller siblings as well. It feels so good to greet others. Here comes the next thing, grammar. And in grammar, we are going to look at some articles. We are done with to, a and an. Now we are going to add up one more to that, and let's see which one is that. So the article a is used with singular nouns that begin with consonant sound. The article an is used before singular nouns that begin with a vowel sound. And the new one, the article the, is used when we are referring to a particular noun. It is also used before the names of rivers, seas, etc. The is also used with the names, the proper nouns as well. Let's see some examples to make it more clear. Read the given sentences and notice the use of articles. This is a glass. This is a doll. He is eating an apple. She is boiling an egg. Now, observe the use of the. The red sofa was very beautiful. They are crossing the Atlantic Ocean. Now, in second last sentence, we are pointing towards the particular sofa. That is why we have used the. And in the last sentence, we have seen a name of a sea. They are crossing the Atlantic Ocean. That is why we have used the article the. It's time to practice the articles. Circle the correct articles in the given sentences and rewrite the sentences. Mother took out an apple from the fridge. What do you think? So, let's rewrite it again. Mother took out an apple from the fridge. Let's do the next one again. There is the cat under my chair. There is a cat under my chair. So this way you are going to do the rest of the sentences. Here, read the given words and tick the correct articles. This activity is so easy. It's just the revision of use of a and an. I saw an cat in the park. What do you think? I saw a cat in the park. And the remaining are going to be done in the same way. Here we have done with articles. Let's see what's on the list next. And our last competency is writing. With writing, we are going to describe a picture, and then we are going to do completing a rebus story. Now it's a new thing. Let's see how we are going to do that. The first thing is look at the given picture and make a list of things you can see in it. So here's a picture, and what you are supposed to do, you are just going to list up the things what you can see in that. Just like I can see a tree with some apples on it, a butterfly, some flowers, grass, a lake, some bushes, sky, and whatnot. There are so many objects. You are just supposed to write any 5 from the given picture. And the last part of this chapter is so interesting. I'm going to enjoy this part, that complete the story by looking at the pictures. You are going to read the story and you are going to look at the pictures. and in the blanks you are going to write the words of the pictures given. Like it is saying, it's a very hot and there is a sun. What you will write? And sunny day. Hina is riding her new, what picture is it? Bicycle in the park. She meets her friends, Sarah and Maha. Hina, Sarah and Maha like to play hide and seek behind the, what are these? Trees. They buy chocolates and what is it? A popsicle, an ice cream, and have lots of fun together. So you have pictures and you are just supposed to write the names of these pictures in the blanks given. So dear kids, that is all about Unit 7. We have learned some good manners, and don't forget to inculcate these good manners in your daily life. I am your teacher Aisha signing off, and we are going to meet again with another unit and so many new things to learn. Till then, take a good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.